In this video, I'm going to talk about the basic file types used in Autodesk Inventor and how they work with each other. There are four basic file types in Inventor. The first one is part file. The extension is .ipt. The second one is assembly file. The extension is .iam. The third one is drawing file. The extension is .idw. And the last one is presentation file, and the extension is .ipn. The way they work is the following. You always start with a 3D model, and you use the part file for this. So you will create a .ipt file for this 3D model. And once you create this 3D model, you can create drawing wheels for it, and you will create a drawing file .idw, the file for this drawing. So you can actually create this file and link to this part file so that you can create the top view, front view, side view for that parts. Now, the advantage of using this system is that if you make changes in the parts, the drawing will automatically be updated. The inventor will change the views for you. It will change the dimensions for you once you have this drawing part files created. Now, because of this, if you are trying to send someone a drawing of your model, you cannot just send this drawing to someone without sending the parts, because it always looks for the information in these parts. So if you have to send someone a drawing, you have to send both files, or you export that file, this drawing file, into a DWG file or a DXF file. Now, once you create the part file or this drawing file, now you can also create an assembly. This assembly file works the same way. You do not have to create the parts in here. You do need to create the parts in here. And now you can bring all these parts into this assembly. There are also functions in assembly that create parts, but eventually you still have to save that part into an individual part file. So you will have many of these parts into this assembly environment. Now, it works the same way. If you try to send this assembly to someone, you cannot just send this assembly file. You will have to send all these part files with it. Now, if you have a assembly drawing that you want to make a 2D views for it, now you can create a drawing file, same as this way. Now, this drawing file will link to the assembly file, and this assembly file requires the part file as well. So similarly, if you try to send this file to someone, you will have to send the entire assembly or entire files to that person. Now, finally, if your drawing has exploded view, has parts lists, meaning the bill of material in that drawing, you will have to create another presentation file that is mainly for the exploded view. Once you have this presentation file, now you cannot send this to someone without sending all these together. So in other words, if all these files, they are associated with each other. If you make changes in your parts right here, the drawing will be updated automatically, the assembly will be updated automatically, and the presentation will be updated automatically. And we have examples of all these in this class.